Most of the traders are focusing on the strategy while they are missing a very important part of the trading, which is the psychology and the mental game. So today let's look at it and let's basically talk about how you guys can handle the psychology and how you guys can basically get better at trading by focusing on basically improving your mindsets, your emotions, and also being able to beat and win the mental game. So I prepared some slide. Basically, psychology matters for me. It's basically 80% of trading that is in your head. Okay, if you guys cannot handle losses, if you guys will FOMO, if you guys do all the mistakes every traders are doing, you will be losing. That's just normal. Okay, so what's important in today's video is that we're going to talk about the 7 deadly sins of trading that are here. The first one is FOMO, then you have revenge trading, then you have over trading, then you have moving stops. After that, we have cutting winner earlies, okay, and obviously also holding losers too long. Most of the traders, they will just hold their losers for a big period of time and wait for liquidation, and when they will be in profits, they will take it very quickly because they want to make that money, which is a very big mistake because you are not respecting your plan. And then over leveraging. So let's start with the first one. The first one is basically FOMO, which is fear of missing out. That's something that we can say in every field of the life, okay, not only in trading, but that's something in trading also. So the trigger for FOMO is basically seeing all the profit, social media posts showing big wins, and watching price move without you with big green candles or big red candles if you FOMO on the short side. Social medias, YouTube, Twitter, are very bad for your health and your brain, basically, because you will see a bunch of people very young and a bunch of traders showing you money, stuff, watches, cars, a bunch of stuff, and you will be like, shit, I'm missing, I'm not making money, crypto is pumping, I should be making way more money, etc. And basically that will just ruin you and will make you FOMO, and you will be like, okay, I need to get this trade, I need to get this win, etc. Okay, so you have to really reduce the noise, okay, and start focusing the good person on X and stop basically following all the gurus, influencers showing cars, watches, etc. because this is where you will be lost. Okay, so the behavior is basically chasing the price, entering without confirmation or setup criteria, market order at any prices, ignoring risk management. Okay, so you will just enter and be like, okay, I hope I will make money on that trade. Consequences are that your entry will be the worst possible entry. Okay, you will be in Jordan, you will be stopped very quickly, and the worst part of FOMO is that you will have a big emotional damage. Okay, and the solution is basically wait for a pullback to a support level. For example, if the price is pumping like crazy, okay, here you wait for a retest of the trend and then you ride the trend, and when the trend is lost, you just close it. That's it. Okay, you just missed the biggest part of the move and you just go on to the next one, right? So that's the first with FOMO. Then we have revenge trade. Just before, guys, these slides were at the beginning for my community and my students that I posted in a big training bootcamp that I did in the VIP Telegram. The link is in the description. It's totally free to join. Okay, anyone can join. So the link of the Telegram is in the description, guys, and just waiting for you inside so you guys can see the courses, my call on my analysis, and also get access to the community chats to talk with all the other people inside the community. So the second deadly sin of trading is revenge trading, okay? Because you will basically lose a trade and you will be like, oh shit, market makers chase my stop, I need to get back in a position because it will bounce, and then you will bounce, you will enter, you will be stopped, you will enter, you will be stopped, you will blow out your account, okay? Losing trade, feeling angry, frustrated, that need to get back that money feeling is the same you will have in casino or playing poker and stuff, going all in. And you cannot afford doing that if you trade, because if you lose your money, you cannot trade anymore, because if you're a trader, the number one tool you have for your work is literally your money. So if you lose it, you just cannot work, right? So the behavior is basically doubling down position size, ignoring setup rules, taking the trade without thinking, I need to make it back now, right? That's very, very important. The consequences, bigger loss, emotional spiral, more revenge trades, account damage acceleration, and psychological breaking points. The solution that I also use personally is whenever I take a trade, if I take a loss, I will have to wait 5 to 10 minutes minimum before taking a trade. Okay, I have to wait at least 5 to 10 minutes for a day trade, and if it's a swing trade, I wait for the daily close. Okay, if it's a swing trade. If it's a day trade, I wait 5-10 minutes, because sometimes you will be like, oh shit, it's going up, and you will FOMO. I mean, you get stopped on a candle, it bounces a little bit, you enter again, and then it just goes lower, and you're like, fuck, that's stupid. I was stopped. I just need to wait for a new setup, right? So that's important. Then over trading, okay? So the trigger for overtrading is basically dopamine. You're bored. You don't want you feel like I need to make money today. I need to trade. Please, what's the setup, etc. During my streams or in my community, some people say today there's no trade. Can we get a trade, bro? No, I don't have any setup. I have my levels. I have my triggers. I didn't got any alarm, so I'm just not trading. I will not force a trade. That's stupid. I mean, why should I do that? That's just stupid, right? So the behavior of overtrading is forcing setup that doesn't exist, trading low quality entries, and taking trade that don't meet your criteria, right? And the solution to do that is to focus on quality over quantity, okay? Set strict setup criteria. You really have to get these confluences, okay? Personally, I trade with TPO, order flow, VWAPs, EMAs, okay, probabilities, and if I don't have at least 4 or 5 criteria that are checked, I will not enter in a trade, okay? Even if I have my levels, okay? For example, tonight is Sunday. I posted the weekly update as usual in the free Telegram. By the way, the link is in the description, guys. And if tomorrow, for example, the price goes to one of my levels, if I don't have any trigger, I will not take the trade. I will just wait, because yes, we went to my level, but I just don't have any triggers, so I will not take it, right? So yeah, boardroom is not a trading signal. It's not because you're bored that you need to take a trade. The emotional cycle of the trader, okay? You go from depression to hope to optimism to belief to thrill to euphoria. This is where you feel like I'm the best, okay? After making maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 wins or 3 monthly profits, or you went from 2K to 10K, you feel invincible, and then you will blow up your account. That's for sure, because what comes quick, if you don't have a plan, if you don't have risk management, if you don't have a clear strategy, it was just luck, because at the end of the day, trading is a probability game. So you can be positive in winning for 2 months, 3 months. Like you just had luck. The probabilities were on your side, right? So that's why most of the people, they do make money with trading for a certain period of time, and then they lose it, and then they will make it again. But on the long run, you want to have your equity curve doing like the S&P 500. You don't want to have your equity curve doing like a shit coin that got rugged, right? So that's very important, guys. Something very important, discipline over motivation, okay? A lot of people are motivated to be traders, etc., but that's not it. Motivation is what gets you started, right? But discipline is what will basically make you stay in the game and be a trader on the long run, right? For example, motivation is emotional, temporary. Discipline is systematic, permanent. What you want to do when you trade, right? Motivation requires feeling good. If you're not feeling good, you will not be motivated. If you're in a bad mood, you will not be motivated. If you have a discipline, if you have a clear trading system, it will work regardless of the mood. You can feel bad, you can feel good. Your trades will work because you have a system, okay? Motivation fade after losses, while the discipline you strengthen with repetitions. Motivation, you want to trade. Discipline, you follow your system and you take the trades that it gives you. Motivation, you have inconsistent results, but you can stay motivated. With discipline, you have consistent execution. So motivation gets you started and discipline keeps you profitable. That's very important, guys. Now, building a system not relying on willpower. So you have to get a pre-market routine every night, every Sunday for the week, every night for the day, for the next day, every morning also with the level of the day, okay? And basically before the session you trade, and you just have pre-market routine, bigger or smaller pre-market routine depending on the time, but you need to do that. Entry checklist, okay? If it goes there, I need this to enter. If it goes there, I need this to enter. If you don't have this confluences, you don't enter and you wait for the next trade. Trades execution, follow plan exactly, no improvisation, step stop loss immediately, set take profit target also, no moving stops, and no emotional adjustments. Okay, then post-trade review, you have to get a trading journal. Okay, and you have to mark down everything you did during that trade, from entering, management, and the closing, right? You have to do all that. So basically, trading journal is very important. Also, I made a video about the best 2026 trading journal, so go check on my YouTube channel, and I explain basically how to use it, etc. Now, managing losing streak, they are normal. Okay, basically over 100 plus trade, depending on your win rates, you will have a losing streak. That's just statistics, right? If you have a 70% win rate, okay, you can have up to 9 losses in a row over 100 trade, and the average losing streak of basically the simulation is 3 to 4, right? Losing streak. That's insane. If you risk 5%, then 10%, then 10%, then 20%, you blow up your account, right? And look, even with 40% win rate, it's much higher. The average is like 8 losses in average. And I feel like most of the people have between 50 to 40% win rate, right? So you have to be aware that you will lose, and that you need to know how to lose. In order to know how to lose, you have to be good at psychology, and you have to get a risk management plan. That's very important. So little techniques for mental resilience, the 5-minute rule. This is breathing. Well, basically, that's if you guys are very stressed, this help me. Okay, 4, 7, 8 breathing. So you breathe for 5 seconds, hold for 7 seconds, exhale for 8 seconds. You do that 3-4 times when you stress. That's good. Or you can just go walk also. Day trade limit, okay, maximum of 3 to 5 trades per day. If that's day trading, you have to do weekly reviews and plan. Physical activity, walk every day, okay, non-negotiable. And sleep and nutrition, okay, get 7-8 hours of sleep, eat good, and this will help you because your body is a machine, okay, like your brain. So you need to feel good. Then last question I'm asking you, and you guys can answer me in the comments if you guys are more with the gambler mindset of the professional mindset. So a gambler will be focused on the next trade, while the professional will be focused on the next 100 trade. The gambler will be emotional about win and losses. The professional will be detached and process focused. The gambler will be, I need to make money today, okay? Professional will be, I follow my edge consistently and I don't care if I win or lose today. The gambler will be thinking that, and will be changing basically strategy after losses. Okay, maybe I need to change that, this and that. The professional will trust his statistical edge. The gambler trade for excitement and dopamine, and the professional trader trades as a business and trade for a business income, right? The gambler revenge trade after losses, and the professional review and learn from these losses. So which one are you? Let me know in the comment, guys. So that was it for today's video. Basically, the conclusion is that if you master your mind, you will master the market. 80% of trading is psychology, 20% is strategy. I'd say even 90-10. It's like at the gym. 10-20% is the gym, and 80% is what you will eat and how you will sleep and recover, okay? Because if you don't have that, you can go to the gym, you will still not see improvements, right? Discipline beat motivation, build system, journal everything, trust your edge, and think long term, okay? The market doesn't care about your emotion. Master psychology, or the markets will master you. That was it. This is the real trading game, guys. So hopefully you guys love this kind of videos. Let me know in the comments if you guys want more of that. Again, the link of the Telegram is in the description, so if you're not already in the Telegram, check the link in the description. I will see you guys inside. Have a good one. That was Diego.